Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Christopher Nkunku, is a player with a very interesting history in that he's played as a winger, a wing-back, a central midfielder, and now he's adapted his game to being able to play through the middle. It's quite remarkable, actually, that he's made this transition, and he's made it work to such a great extent.
Okay, interesting. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Morata.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Reguilon can claim that. Fofana. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And that was very necessary. Upamecano. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Ribery running with the ball. Quality ball. Efpotball. Fofana. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Spain looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the...
Has a look and has a go. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Morata. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that'll be the last act of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Upamecano. Hernandez. Upamecano. And it's Benzema. And that could set him on his way. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ribery carries the ball down the right.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nkunku. Raya will lay claim to that. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
And he's there to belt it away. Benzema! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range. Spain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Well, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Nkunku.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, good. Mbappe! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Substitution for France. Number 9, Benzema.
So time for change.
Number
this one has been on the cards for a little
Nkunku.
while.
Number 29,
Chouameni.
Number 22,
We are into stoppage
Vigo.
time.
Coming on the field.
Pau Torres
Number
cuts it out. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Ben Yedder. Merino. Driving on and making good progress. Saliba makes the interception. Griezmann. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Conte. Mbappe. Pau Torres. For Merino. Chouameni. And it's Griezmann. Picked up brilliant. Colomwani! Oh, what about that? Finally! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable.
And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Quick reminder today, if you please drink
When 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? Well, we are already up and running again. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Fabian Ruiz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mbappe. That's going to go a long way. What a throw in. And here's Ben Yedder.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now. France couldn't really be more watertight.
So that's it. It is all over. Perfect result, perfect outcome.
Please be made
A
aware
test
that
passed
parking
with
is
flying
only
colours.
permitted in designated areas within these
We
grounds.
look back on the game then, Jim.
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect
Hello,
backdrop
everybody, and
as
welcome
both
to
sides
today's
look to clear
match.
the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now there's a fine ball. Great hit! Well, played right into his path. Face to face with the... There's the hit! He's doing it all right!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Kashima Antlers are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Look at the space here! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Caught offside that time. It's a sweet ball, that. Can he get onto this? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's a Sako. Nicely weighted ball. Keeper's ball. Looking for the run. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that's played it. Shot a goal! There's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
The goal scorer!
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Played out to the right.
2 added minutes
Osako.
has been indicated.
Oh, well played, well played. That's really well manoeuvred. And we've reached half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge.
Those of you
At
making their way
half-time,
home on
it's
public
1-1.
transportation today, please watch the
We'll
screen
look back
for
on the
train
first
departure
45
times from
minutes.
all local
It's been a
major
really
stations.
good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So once again, we're underway. Now, what about a counter-attack? Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, super find. Oh, easy pickings there. Has a go! And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
breakaway. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's chosen to go back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, can he finish? Oh, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
No, that was never going to make it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
The final 5 minutes. Pinches it off him. I think we're just about done here. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Kashima Antlers can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very
Please take
high-pressure
this
game.
opportunity to pay
I think
a
it
visit to our
shows great
official
maturity
store
on the
where
part of the
memorabilia from
players,
today's match are
and
now
it was, for
available.
me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this
Hello,
crowd
everybody, and
competition,
welcome to
just
today's
seemingly
match.
bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now that's well seen too. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well timed, excellent interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, super find.
Fernando Torres, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And here's Gakpo. Cole! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He gets big! And again! Goal! Arsenal!
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 22
Arsenal
minutes
have their opener.
number
It is a
20,
goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And Dijk cuts it out. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tonali. Cole. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's a fine interception. Gravenberg does well to get it back. Cole. Bernardo Silva. Threads one in. And that's another good win of the ball. Cole. Gakpo. Oh, super. Tries a shot! They've done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, he's burst through. Picked out brilliantly. Gravenberg! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Jota is sporting a guilty look after that.
There will be 1
Oh,
minute
that just
added
required
time.
a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And the half-time whistle goes. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Arsenal sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So we're just settling back into the... Can he finish? Oh, that wasn't far away.
Keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Wan-Bissaka. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Torres. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Jota. And that could set him on his way. McAllister. He's having a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Foden. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That looks a good ball through. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of
The
ifs and
attendance for this
buts.
match was
If only the pass could have completed its
71,898.
journey.
That pass has been well intercepted. Mohamed Salah. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's going for goal! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Robertson. Gravenberg. Gakpo.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Jota. Foden. Foden. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gravenberg. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good-looking ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's... Can he put it away? And more, and more, and more. And they are pulling clear here.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Gakpo. And the shot! Sticks it away! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Diogo Jota.
So, time
Coming
for
on to
changes
replace
on
him
both
is
sides, actually.
Number 14,
Arsenal
Chiesa.
are having a ball
Substitutions
here.
taking place.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
4 added minutes has been
To
indicated.
a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Alexander-Arnold. Isak. Great chance! Keeper always had the measure of that. In for a header! Corner number 2 then. Saliba clears it away. And that will be the final act. perfect result, perfect
And
outcome.
a quick announcement for the
test
benefit of
passed
anybody
with
who has found
flying
themselves
colours.
a little lost today. Please look at
Would
the
you
screen for
summarise what we've seen
information on
today then? Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this, of course, a part of the European scenery known for its great noise. Milan, the grand shrine to the game, the Giuseppe Meazza. But if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, well played, well played. And now the breakaway. Batistuta, and Batistuta! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Batistuta deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Costa Curta. Fiddles it through. He's picked his way through. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much...
Beckham! Oh, that is outstanding! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Number 23.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Eto'o. Now, what about a counter-attack? Eto'o. And he's had a hit. Really well taken goal. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Beckham! And Beckham! And it's Beckham. Chouameni. And here's Eto'o. Oh, it's Batistuta. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Gavi! It's off target and by quite a way.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. No way through. Beckham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter.
There's the hit! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split.
And Batistuta! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Lazio are down to 10 men.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score.
Beckham! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far,
Those of you
I haven't
making
really
their way
seen
home
enough to
on public
indicate that the
transportation
opposition
today,
can
please
come
watch
out of
the
the
screen
second
for
half
train
and
departure times
improve
from all
to that
local
degree.
major stations.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Substitution for Lazio. Number 17, Neymar. Number 11,
Whistle goes,
Robert
and we'll
Lewandowski.
start the second half.
coming on the field. Number 9,
He's got away.
Matthias de Ligt. Number 20,
Well played and well
Rick.
cleared.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had Beckham! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So now the difference is 3. Plays it in low. Hits one! He's got a goal! Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So is this the start of a comeback? Beckham. Has a goal! Oh, taken with style! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, his appreciation
attendance for
of
this
space
match
then
was
was absolutely
80,607.
exceptional. A moving genius.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Big header! Harmlessly behind.
Substitution for Lazio. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So here comes a substitution.
Coming on the field.
Well, it looks like they
is
just want to introduce a
number
new focal
21,
point to the attack.
Kane.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Tchouaméni makes the interception. And it's Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found the... And Batistuta! Ribery. It's a sweet ball, that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Eto'o. He's beaten the last man. Kane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Substitution for Lazio. Number 22, Mbappe. Number 18, Mohamed Salah.
Gavi
Coming on the field,
full tilt down the
number
left.
5,
There's no getting past him.
Number 10,
It's really well defended.
Messi.
And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. Messi. Gavi. A lot of space ahead of him.
There will be 5 minutes
Gets to
added
show off
time.
his quick feet. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tries a shot! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's through. Gavi! And that is a truly outstanding save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Header! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this
Hello,
one.
everyone, and
90
welcome
minutes to
Old
decide
Trafford.
whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Batistuta. Eto'o. Now the finish! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Tchouaméni picks it up from the goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
Messi has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Schneider. And it's Messi. Kante does really well there, he is strong. So we're still where we started right now. Yamal. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Can he put it away? Yes, it's there! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 24 minutes is number 7.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Alexander-Arnold. Yamal could try cutting inside here. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the referee has done well here. He's pulled him to one side, he's told him what's what, and hopefully he'll behave himself from now on.
So who's he going to be aiming for here? Adams gets it clear. And that's gone loose. He's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Schneider. And it's Messi. And it's Batistuta. He's one-on-one! That's going to go a long way. Taken back almost at once.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good ball! Eto'o is flagged offside. Alexander-Arnold. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Interesting ball. And it's Batistuta. And he's searching through. Now that's a fine challenge. This possibly the last play of the half. Big header! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Adams demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Schneider providing an outlet on that flank. He's had a hit! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substitution in progress.
Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes. A case now of complete control. McAllister. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Looking tidy in possession here. Might be danger here. Has a look and plays it forward. Gets a good foot in there.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things,
The
but how
attendance
much
for
more
this match
authority
was
can be generated?
71,898.
And here's Thuram. He's cut it out. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Keeper's not concerned by that. Schneider. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Chouameni. It's Batistuta. Just eases him off the ball. Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh no, this does not look good. Real chance! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Vinicius Junior, lobbed in behind. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe, now it's Thuram. Vinicius Junior, Thuram. Great chance!
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Tromani. Number 23, Beckham. Number 10, Messi. Number 22, Schneider. Number 7, Batistuta.
Keeper has taken decisive action.
Number 13, Zakaria. Number 38, Kravenbach.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Scholes. Number 14,
That's from Mario.
Okazaki. Number 21,
Van Bauten.
Mario. 4 added
Messi.
minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. He's got away. Van Bauten for Messi. Vinicius Junior. And that will be it. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party.
Thank you for your cooperation.
You look back on the game then, Jim.
What a game.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. There is an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectation. So that's got things underway. And it's Batistuta. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Perez. And this is it. Perez! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Batistuta, can he finish?
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. He's got full. He's delivered all right. And that for him is goal number 10. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth, and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So, a breakthrough already. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. And the counter is on. Batistuta. Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? Cleared without complication. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. One got a shot away! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Roberto Carlos. It's Perez. Perez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Batistuta was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bellingham. Now it's Perez. Messi could move up a gear here. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, great chance. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So their fourth corner of the game. Terrific header. It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it
There
perfectly.
will be 3 minutes added time.
So that's... And he's had a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Gavi is offering a right smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And And it's going to be another corner. The corner count is rising. That's 6. And that was very necessary. And the whistle goes for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Of our fan club celebrating
A
their
half
wedding
of
anniversary
massive
today.
entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 21, Owen. Number 1, Carl.
So off we go
10,
once more.
Jamal. Coming on the field, number 9, Dennis Law. Number 12, Vitor
Oh,
Bahia.
good read.
He
Number
read that
5,
really well and stopped it.
Messi.
Dani Olmo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Beckham. Gavi. Messi. Oh, super find. And he cuts out the supply. Costa Curta.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Law. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time.
The attendance
Van
for this
Basten
match was
does well to get it back.
61,052.
Now it's Batistuta. Great ball, and he's in here. There's the hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Law. Eto'o. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dani Olmo played out towards the right wing. Well seen, saw that coming. Saliba. Costa Curta. Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, great run, magical! He has found the way through. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 16, Rodri. Number 15, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 8, Emmanuel Petit.
Oh,
Number
good read.
41,
That's great positioning,
Rice.
so good from him.
Some resolute defending there. And here's Batistuta. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's found a way through. A whisker away from making it 4.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
It's a lucky 7th corner. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Danny Olmo. Petit. Beckenbauer. For Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Adams picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
From today's match.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Munich, the city that many would consider with justification to be the footballing capital of the land. And the Allianz Arena, you have to say, is the most fitting of venues for such a grand city. got things underway.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Threads one in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Has a look and place it forward. And it's Schneider. De Bruyne. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Eto'o. He's found a way through. Decent hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Eto'o. Dealt with nicely by the defence, and that's been won straight back. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Stoichkov. Half an hour played now. Oh, good taken of Schneider! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That is Batistuta! He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Neatly clipped into space. Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Costa Curta. Tchouaméni looking for the runner. And smartly reclaimed. That's good running with the ball. And we've reached half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Number 11, Dembele.
And we're
Coming on the
underway
field
again.
is number 21.
0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And that certainly packed a punch. Beckham. De Bruyne does well to get it back. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's lofted through here. He's shifting through the gears. Chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Mbappe can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Substitution for
Barcelona are
Barcelona.
making a change now.
Number 24, Mbappe. Number 20, Stoichkov. Number 18, De Bruyne. Number 4, Pedri. Coming on the field, number 10, Kay.
Wan-Bissaka,
Number 6,
Messi.
Bukayo Saka. Number
Beckham.
22, Federico Valverde. Number
That is a
7,
little undercooked.
Musiala.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Van der Vaart. Saka.
The attendance for this
Breakthrough
match
and
was
well into the second period. It is
61,052.
still a try from distance. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Van der Vaart goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Batistuta. Batistuta stood his ground strongly. Oh, what has happened here? Batistuta! And he's following up! And that has fair finished.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
And that has been clubbed away. And it's Beckham. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And a header! It's a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
After 73 minutes.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with
9,
bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Now it's Batistuta. He's looking to set free a runner.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Good read, needed to be. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Nicked it back promptly.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That is good alertness. Adams, no unnecessary risks. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Eto'o voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
We are glad to inform you that today's match
So
day
what do you take
programs
away
are
from it all,
available
Jim?
from
Well,
stands
this game looked to
located by
have
the
0-0
gates.
written all
I'm
over
sure
it,
they
but
will make
credit to
fine
them. They upped their
souvenirs.
game in the end, and I thought...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling
Hello,
this lot.
ladies and
Without a
gentlemen,
doubt,
and
it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
Stadio
eagerly
Giuseppe
awaited
Meazza.
contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And there really are few places on earth like this, the grand cathedral of football that is the Giuseppe Meazza. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Schneider, Messi. Oh, he's found him in space. And Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now, that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
And that has been clubbed away. And it's Messi. So it is still 0-0. Muscular approach does pay off here. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's on a charge. Schneider going full tilt down the left. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Messi. Batistuta. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Couldn't squeeze it through. Messi, good purposeful running this. Eto! He scored! The breakthrough strike! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Saliba getting this one clear. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Batistuta. And Batistuta! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Beckham. Great ball if he can get there. He's found the way. Can he put it away? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Beckham. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! It's in! Ajax are level.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Ajax at the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy,
And now,
a game which
please
is
turn
right
towards
on the edge.
screen for a
At
special
half-time, it's
presentation
1
featuring
each.
our guest performers today.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
Substitutions taking place.
The second half then, just getting going. Alexander-Arnold. Traoré. Beckham. He could be in here. He's onside. He's picked his way through. Has a go! And he's done it!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that's gone behind for a goal kick. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Schneider taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
Number 14.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
And it's Eto'o. Now it's Batistuta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he latch on to this? Messi. Cross goes in there. Up he goes! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Traoré is there, and he can pick it up. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Short changes him with that pass. That's good vision. Defending of the desperate variety. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Saliba gets over and intercepts.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Okazaki. There's the shot! No mistake! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory.
He'll try from distance. And that is a routine catch.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Moved on forwards, and he was quick to react. Messi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
this is! Goal! And what a climax we have here!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Ajax give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Oh, and he's through the middle. He's gone for goal. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
And if you do
What are
have
your
a
thoughts
chance
on today's
today,
game
please
then,
take
Tim?
some time out.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
ladies
minds
and
of
gentlemen,
the
and
footballing
welcome
folk in
to
this
the
part of the
San
world.
Siro.
Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. And as you can see, we've already started here. No, that was never going to make it. Gets his pass away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's a key interception. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Oh, Red, nice interception. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now that's well seen too.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Iniesta. Messi picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Foden.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Iniesta. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Oh, great ball! Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Foden has a go! And that could well leave a mark. Messi, can he put it away? There it is!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time.
Here's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Palmeiras with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nuno Mendes. Defending was strong and firm. Kvaratskhelia. Messi. Beckham. That's been intercepted.
This is the time you need that pace.
Batistuta. He is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
The attendance for this match was 80,113.
Driving forward, and now the breakaway. Eto'o.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again. Eto'o! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Zakaria. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Looking for the run. Now there's a... And the shot! Sticks it away! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi.
Both sides then taking this chance to
Iniesta.
turn to their benches.
Number 7,
That has certainly made things interesting.
coming on the field.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Number 21, Romario.
Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, there's a probing ball. Now it's Eto'o. That is a great pick out. And he's had it nicked away.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That looks a good ball through. Oh, well played, well played.
2
pass is
minutes has
intercepted.
been indicated.
Offers that, and the shot! Mendes gets rid without sophistication. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack, and we are absorbing the energy emanating from the stands of this grand stadium that is the Giuseppe Meazza. So that's got things underway. And it's Schneider. He's been picked out. Oh, nicely intercepted. Iniesta clears. And he thumps it clear. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? He shifted it to the flank.
Well, Peter, I think we're in for something rather special here in being able to watch Hristo Stoichkov. When it comes to charisma and spirit, he's not lacking, and
Can he finish? There it is!
that looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The goal scorer after 13 minutes is number
Celtic
7.
are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Wan-Bissaka gets across to intercept that. Schneider. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Deftly away. And it's Beckham. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That is a great look out. Face to face with the keeper. Tries a shot! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So that's 2 now without reply. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shot at goal! And more! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Stoichkov. De Bruyne, well read. And the danger is averted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Throw it. Well timed, excellent interception. Schneider just eases him off the ball. Stoichkov. Zakaria getting this one clear. And that's been won straight back. He's gone for goal. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Cafu
time.
wins the duel this time. Now that's well seen too. Zakaria. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the first 45 minutes are up. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
It really has been an astonishing game. Oh, what has happened here? Header! Oh, good stop by the keeper. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Baresi. Saliba cuts out the pass. Eto'o.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And Iniesta.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Caught offside that time. Beckham. Cafu cuts it out. That's a nicely measured pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. And that's put paid to a promising move.
The attendance for this match was 80,113.
Stoichkov. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Great defending, strong and determined. Celtic needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, the shot could be on here. Costa Curta. It's gone for a throw-in. And here's Messi. Eto'o. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
It's become a case of men against boys. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Back into the middle.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Messi.
time.
And the number on the board is 3.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, little question that this is the box office
Hello,
game at this
everyone,
level
and
today.
welcome to
Thank you
Old
for joining us.
Trafford.
You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. And we're underway. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's cut out. And here's Eto'o.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's felt that, hasn't he? Schneider. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. And he's been shooted off it. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people have described him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times, but I think we need that in the modern game. We need our characters, we need our big personalities, and I'm glad we've got one here.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. He's under a lot of pressure there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's away! Eto'o, real chance here. He's got to be quick to recover this. He can get that clear. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Batistuta. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Van Dijk with the clearance. It's gone out for a throw-in. Crossed into the box. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. And here's Messi. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's gone for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Beckham is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. That's the whistle for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet.
Traffic to
At the
be
break,
heavy after the
it's
final
0-0.
whistle today.
So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half, so the side has yet broken through. Cristiano Ronaldo, played back in, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Fiddles it through, Saliba spots it and intercepts. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Kimmich.
The attendance for this
That's
match
the end
was
of that. It all started well enough.
72,306.
That's been cut out, well played. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
It's a pretty loose pass. Adams. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yamal. That's a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now that's a fine challenge. And Batistuta!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Batistuta! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? And one more try! Yes, it's in! Finally, the crucial opener.
Oh, what a psychological boost. I don't think you can underestimate the change in psyche in both sides now. Even the smallest of changes in body languages, and players can pick up on that.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Van Dijk. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Beckham. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that will be it. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?